Today on the channel, we dive into the Masterverse and we continue Kyle's Big Cat Rescue with the Masterverse Mattel Creations Panthor exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another Masterverse unboxing and review. And today we got another big kitty as we got the Mattel Creations exclusive Panthor. But for all your Panthor needs, Mattel Creations. But for everything else under the sun, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And I don't know if this was so much of a deal, but an interesting one nonetheless. We were all wondering, at least Masters Universe fans were, we got Battle Cat a couple of years back. Didn't fare so well as it did go to the Ross, the Ollies, maybe not the Ollies, but definitely the Rosses. Definitely went to deep discount, so didn't sell as well, I think, as Mattel would have liked. So they transitioned and gave us Panthor as a Mattel Creations exclusive, which to me means going to be a little bit more limited than, of course, the Battle Cat was. But you have to imagine, even if it went to retail, they would have made this one more limited because everybody wants a Battle Cat. Not everybody. They should, but not everybody wants a Panthor. There's something against the purple skin tone color on him, I guess, that people are just prejudiced against. It's terrible on these big cats, and that's why Kyle's Big Cat Rescue comes in. We're unboxing Thundercats. We're unboxing Panthor, Battle Cat. We're doing Cat's Layers. We're doing all kinds of big cat rescues on this channel here. And of course, we're doing these reviews like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there as well. But we first saw this at San Diego Comic-Con in 2024. It was just kind of hidden at the bottom of the case. There wasn't a lot of fanfare, I felt personally, about this one. However, I always feel like you need Skeletor's steed just like you need He-Man's in Battle Cat. So fun to have this one here. And no doubt about it, I think everybody would be in agreement with this. Beautiful packaging where the Battle Cat left a little bit to be desired. But I think that's the difference between traditional retail and Mattel Creations exclusive. As of right now, I believe still available on Mattel Creations. That could change. So get it if you want it. It could be a pricey one in the future, depending how things do go. We'll see what happens. But let's dive into it here, and let's go through the artwork, of course, first on this one. Obviously, He-Man in the Masters Universe, some of the best artwork we've ever seen of any toy line ever, and this one does not disappoint. Look at that beautiful background. You got kind of the frame in there in the middle. He's got a little bit of the light in the background, like in the middle of the jungle. Got his saddle going on. Just a scary kitty is what he is. You do got down here Masters of the Universe New Eternia edition, and who knows, maybe we'll get another Battle Cat as part of an exclusive. They'll redo him again, change up a few things, make him not as cartoony, maybe make him a little darker, like the Classics line maybe. I guess we'll see what happens there. Maybe we'll get a Battle Lion. Masterverse right there. Masterverse over there. We do get a little bit of a kind of a nighttime, I guess a panther out on the prowl is what that is. And then we get that little bug action over there. Oh, bugs. Mattel Creations exclusive, or Mattel Creations logo right here in the top corner. Then we do open it up in the box. Man, it keeps on coming. Masters Universe New Eternia. You get a little sketch of Panthor right there looking very, very cool. And then look at that. We got Skeletor riding him in style. Looking very, very good on there as well. Really like the looks of that artwork. I'm going to pull that out. Dare I say whip it out. We get a little background action. I guess you could use this if you're a figure photographer. We do got Snake Mountain in the corner back there. So very cool to see that. Love all the jungle, everything else going on with Skeletor just riding through there. I wonder if Skeletor worries about mosquitoes. Probably not. Probably not. Off to the side of Gentle. See you later. Goodbye. You get this little strap in the middle right here. I don't know. See you later. Goodbye. And then we do get, let's see here. Pull that out. So you can pull this totally out if you want to. Well, obviously you do if you're going to unbox it. And then look at that. I believe these are rope vines. Yes, they're actual rope from the jungle. That's what they held him down in. Woo, that's quite the smell on him as well. He's new from the factory is what we got going on right here. No doubt about it. But I am going to take this offline, get all these twist ties off, and we'll be back talking all things Panthor. All right, we got Panthor out of the package. Those rope vines, very tough. Had to cut through a lot of those. but got everything out of the package, got everything together, ready to dive into Panthor, of course. And let's start with the accessories. Not a ton of stuff here. You do get a little spear action, though, and this will, of course, go with Skeletor. You're probably going to have Skeletor ride him, I would have to imagine. But it's all in a nice grayish, silverish color here. Almost looks like an arrowhead on the end. Very old. It looks really old. You got a skull holding it on there. Looking very good. Of course, it's going to go with Skeletor, as I said, if he's riding along. Now we get the face mask for Panthor here. Now you can choose your own Panthor adventure. You can take this off if you want to. You can remove all this. Have him naked Panthor if you want to. I don't know. And then, of course, you can have the mask on, mask off. I'm going to have to figure out. I'm leaning towards the mask. I like the battle-ready version of Panthor. I do prefer that. One thing I should mention here at the beginning, obviously this isn't flock. This doesn't have the real fur. Mattel just chickens, right? Todd McFarlane, they're chickens, right? Yeah, they're chickens. They didn't want to go all in and give us the real fur here. Obviously, it's getting the most out of your molds. This is a lot of reuse, as we do know, and I guess they didn't want to take that extra $1 it would take to give us real fur. Maybe a variant in the future. We'll see what happens. But look at this. We do get the battle helmet going on here. Got the two big spikes on the top. Looking very cool. Looking very primitive. Looking battle ready is what this looks like. And then, of course, it just slides right on there. Connects very easily. And there you go. Matches the saddle, as you can imagine. Looking very good right there. And I guess let's just do the saddle, get that out of the way. You got the spikes, 2 in the front, 2 on the top right here. 1 way up high. You got the saddle where Skeletor is going to sit. You do got the leg straps there he puts his legs into. One of those came unattached out of the package. You had to plug it in, plugged in there very easily. You got a couple of rings on the side there, I guess, to store some other stuff or put some weapons through if you want to. Even a little bit of a spine on this saddle here, but looking very good with the colors going on. You do got a little picture over here on the side, a little winged bat-like creature, some skulls. You got dings, dents, scratches in it. This is a saddle that's been through the battles, I guess is what we said. And it was very interesting on the packaging, how much Mecha Neck was on the packaging. Man, they're all in on that Mecha Neck, I guess. That's who Panthor is going to kill. I didn't want a He-Man on there, I guess. I don't know. But diving into the face on this one, I do like the marble-like eyes there. He's got those cat eyes. Looking extra creepy with the yellow and the black slits. Looking very dangerous. Got the black nose. Got the big white teeth. Skeletor probably gets one of those gigantic clown toothbrushes. Scrubbing those teeth right there. Looking very, very nice. Got the big old tongue. Uh-oh, I do see some movement in the mouth on mine. It kind of pulls in and out. Your mileage may vary, I guess, on that. Big pink on the inside of the mouth as well. But I do like the jaw that moves. That does give more personality. You can have different looks to it with only one head right here. Looking very good. Now, skin tone, or I guess I should say fur on this one, is a little interesting because it does have a metallic look to it. So it does feel different. I guess it is new Eternia, new takes on old classics is what it is. But it does look better in person. I didn't think the promo images Mattel sent out looked very good, honestly. It was too metallic in those photos. It does still look very metallic-like, but it isn't as overbearing as it was in those photos. That's just my personal opinion once again. But you do got that same coloring throughout, the purple color. Then you got some black kind of lines and spotting in there as well. I did mention the saddle is removable, so if you want to take that off, you can. I'm going to leave it on for mine, of course, but choose your own adventure, as we like to say. You do get the tail here. You do got articulation in the tail, back, forth, up and down, side to side. Same tail we saw in Battle Cat, of course. You do get the legs back and forth, a little side to side, not a whole lot to write about. You do get the knee joint, then you do get the ankle joint, and then the lower ankle, whatever you want to say on the anatomy of a cat right here. You do get the side to side as well. No toe articulation. You do get the nice sharp toes down here. Black nails going on there, looking very good. You do get a little midsection. You get a little side-to-side action, as we can see right here. So you do get a little bit of movement there. Head goes up and down, and then you get the head side-to-side, back and forth, up and down as well. Talked about the jaw being mobile as well on this one. Always looking good. On the front, we got some protection down here, like a young Terry Steinbach on his shin guards, and you got some spikes off to the side as well. No toe articulation in the front either on this one. But looking really, really nice, feeling good. And it's funny, on first impression, he looks smaller. I felt he looked smaller than Battle Cat, but you grab Battle Cat out right here, of course, and they are very similar size. I think the saddle is just bigger, and the helmet, I guess, is bigger on that one as well. But definitely the same thing. When you look at him, you got the same tail, you got the same legs, got the same toenails going on, just colored differently. And it is the Masters universe after all. You got to get the most out of your molds. We know how they do that, of course. but looking very, very good is this Panthor. And gotta say, I'm happy I picked this one up. It does look really good. I feel like if you got Skeletor, you got to have him riding on something just like He-Man. Makes all the sense in the world. Got Skeletor right here, of course. And I did grab the Battle Armor Skeletor, an absolutely amazing figure. I've passed up like 5 of these out of my targets over the last couple of months. I guess I shouldn't have done that, as I see this figure is like $100 on eBay now. So this is going to be a hard one to get in the future. This is one of the best Masters Universe figures in a long time, is this Skeletor. So definitely worth a pickup if you missed that one. Hopefully it gets back out there. Got to think Mattel wants to make the money. But this is the one I will have riding on in my collection. That's the way I'm going to do it. And I'll probably put Battle Armor He-Man maybe on this one. Give him the old yin and yang, of course. And of course, you guys know I'm just a classics guy at the end of the day, as I do got the classic Panthor as well right here. A different take on this one, obviously a little bit smaller take as well, but cool to have this one here. Unfortunately, no flocked one, is what it is. Maybe in the future, we'll see what happens in the future with that one. But gotta say, this is a pretty fun Panthor. Not gonna be for everybody, and I think that's why it's a Mattel Creations exclusive, but I'm glad they finally got this out in the line. I think it means a lot to longtime fans of the Masters Universe to have both big cats in their collection. But what say you guys and gals out there? You pick these ones up? You playing the long game? You playing the no game? You're not so sure on this big kitty? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. And we're dangerous and close to 50,000 subscribers. Need your help. Once we get there, we're going to do some serious giveaways. So stay tuned to that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel before you leave, of course. Check out the Patreon for early access to everything on both YouTube channels. Of course, the best way to support the channel. Find me on TikTok. Don't forget SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Panthor and Kyle's Big Cat Rescue, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
We're going to